made it down to DuQoin, the indoor race, and down here a little early, doing something a little bit different. So the story is Dave Estep had an extra Chili Bowl car laying around from last year. He gave it to Tim Engler so that Tim could test his new motor that he built, which I don't know anything about. It's a forward-headed motor, and Tim designed and built the bottom end for it, cam and injection and all this stuff. Basically, he took a head and made a motor out of it. So they needed a car to do a bunch of dyno pulls and everything on it, and so Dave had a car, we loaned him a car, and then, you know, he's been dynoing it. I don't know how many pulls on it. Tim's actually not here. He's got a Christmas party, so that's very unfortunate. But in order to go forward with this project, they really just need to run it, and so we went ahead and we got it here. I don't even know what number it's going to be, but so this is just a standard spike, and I run the coils, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the coils on it. So we got here a little early. I got my homie Lee here working on shocks. He works down at CSI. Got Chuck here helping out, and Dave, my guy, as always. He's usually my motor guy, but today Engler's my motor guy.
All right, Joe.
So we got the front all blocked, and I've been just kind of going over this thing, and it's not an RMS racing car. So little things, you know, the steering angle, as you know, if you've watched some of my my videos from before, the steering angle is a big deal, you know. Well, this thing is actually rubbing. It was actually, this little chunk has built up, rubbing on the corner from this, so we're working on getting that fixed up. With midgets, they're all different, you know, and so Spike builds a couple different axles. That's like a shorter axle with this moved in. Our axles actually have this picked up out here, and this is out a little bit farther, so just kind of trying to figure this thing out. But it is a Chili Bowl car, so it's super lightweight, and I'm doing my ride heights, and the shit just ain't right. I got to do a lot of different stuff on this, so pretty cool to get an opportunity to run a lightweight car before the Chili Bowl and kind of just get, you know, back in the swing of the indoor car thing. Lightweight car, you know, they handle a little bit different. So.
What I forgot to mention was this was built by Rusty Coons in his shop. It has different wheels, axles, rear end size, everything.
It's almost time to get dirty. I'm glad I'm not in the first group. They can work the track for us. Welcome back to TmezTv. We are at DuQoin Indoor, DuQoin Speed. I would call Speedway. It's an indoor. I think they run dirt bikes here. It is a much smaller track than Chili Bowl. Hats off to Tim. This is the first time racing this forward-headed motor that he built the entire bottom end. I know nothing about. I'm just a race car driver, so things super fast, as you can see. having a hard time keeping the front wheels on the ground. So a little different situation over here. We just picked up a heat race win. Little different situation. We typically run a 36-point axle, and this is not. I don't know what exactly it is, but we have, I'm seeing 3 right rear wheels, and that one, you can see, we're not going to use that or that. But we have 2 right rear wheels, and it looks like 3 left rear wheels. And that's all we have with us, okay? So this is gonna make my choice really easy because we just need the least amount of stagger we could put in it for the feature. This is a 55 lap race. It's a pretty cool race because it is the Knepper. Fun little story. The first time I ever got a ride, the first time I ever drove a midget in the Midwest, I was running Mark Bush's 2 car. And nobody knew who I was. It was an old Fontana. I bet you that thing didn't make 250 horsepower. So me and Mark, we put our setup on it. We did the best we could that night. And me, Nick Knepper, and Steve Knepper just put on, it was like one of the coolest races I've ever been a part of. And I ran 10th. I think Steve might have ran 9th, I ran 10th, and Nick ran 11th. And every time I'd slide Nick, Steve would be there to block his son so that I couldn't, so that I couldn't drive back by him. And that was the first time I met the Kneppers. So pretty cool to be down here at the Knepper 55 and be racing with these guys on this awesome indoor track. So. Hopefully we have the magical setup on it, that one that gets us that front stretch parking spot. But you know, hey, thanks for watching TmezTv as always. It's go time. It's main event time. We just watched Justin Kinzer. I think he was leading the race, stalled the thing. The Chili Bowl stuff and indoor racing, we have such low gears. It's like 750 to 833, I think. So it's so easy to just touch the brakes and stall the thing. He stalled the thing, came from the back, and I got some footage of the B main, and he ripped around the last transfer on the last corner of the last lap. So hats off to Chase Briscoe and Jordan Kinzer. That was pretty cool.
I can't believe it. This is like the worst struggle. I tell ya.
Are we good? You got it.
nobody's really wanting to start at the top, so I'm getting a little bit of track position, but it's forcing me to be stuck at the top, so I try to cram myself down here. On the top is kind of holding me up, and he's not good enough to clear the guys I need to go by. It's kind of got me now going backwards because I'm trying to work him. Fly the nose. The curb's getting really big, and I'm trying as hard as I can. Should have been upside down, so I about knocked myself out. It slammed down so hard. I'm gonna run a couple laps around the bottom, kind of get my bearings, see if I can't get around this next car in front of me.
It was not from a lack of effort, that's for sure. Man, leading that thing, and my buddy Justin Kinzer, man, that thing just kind of wheeled up and corkscrewed left, and he just hit my right front. Hopefully my cameras are working. So we came from the back. I think we got to 5th or 6th and just kind of ran out of real estate because the curb just got too big. This lightweight car was just trying to fly to Hawaii, you know. I don't know how I didn't destroy it. I biked it and biked it and biked it. I think I counted 5, maybe 6 times that I almost turned it over. And at that point, you know, you pretty much, I drive the thing as hard as I can until it tries to kill me, tries to bite me, and then I back it down. And so at that point I had to back it down. And I didn't see we were gonna win at that point, but Dave told me he'd give me all the purse, so I was getting it. I was trying to come back from the back, and we just kind of ran out of time there. But man, hats off to Tim Engler. He came down here to test his Ford, and that thing right there, that thing ripped. Wow, it's amazing that those guys were able to hit it that quick. And you know, it's just, that just doesn't happen. You know, Bundy's been working on his Honda for years, but Tim Engler, you know, they build 4 or 5 motor tractor pulling tractors. He builds injection for a living. You know, this thing is, Tim knows what he's doing. So thank you, Tim. Thanks everybody at Engler for making this possible. Ford rips. Can't wait to see what the footage looks like. And hey, thanks for watching TmezTv as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I think, like, if 10,000 people watch videos, only 3,000 of you guys are subscribed. So do it.